Alright, this is Andrew with Toyota Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Salt Lake. We've got the camera pushed out only 53, 54 feet. We're not out to the city connection yet. I've had to go through a handful of pretty tight turns, and so I can't get my camera pushed out any further. I'm going to look for another access point, but right now we're only seeing a very small part of the line. It had been mentioned that the line had been replaced, maybe partially replaced, and what I'm seeing is that this line has been at most partially replaced. And so this looks like transite, so this is an older type of pipe. You can see there's an offset in the line where the pipes have moved, and there's a lip that's causing it to hold some water, and over time that can also cause it to catch waste where it could create a blockage and it backs up into the house. And so never ideal to have any sort of an offset like what you're seeing on the screen. Hopefully I can find another access point. Otherwise the next option would be to pull a toilet in the basement. Or scrape another access point. So this is ABS, this is a plastic pipe. This is what they use on some new construction, usually inside the house. They don't usually put ABS through the yard. Usually that's PVC, but it is a plastic pipe, and so that does indicate that there's been at least some work done. Quite a bit of buildup right there. That looks like cast iron flakes that are flaking off. Like I said, a lot of turns, and when I go through a lot of turns like that, it makes it harder and harder to really push the camera out too far. Now we're going through some cast iron. So it is a cast iron stack, and so a lot of those flakes could have just been pieces of cast iron falling down the stack and getting caught in the line. So that's actually the turn there, and so that you do have cast iron under the house as well, at least in some spots. And so although you do have some ABS under the house, it certainly has not all been replaced. Eventually cast iron will need to be replaced because it gets real rough and rusty. It can crack. It can be hard to see those cracks because if they are there, sometimes the rust just covers it up. I didn't see any standing water, which is good. That indicates that you have proper grade, but we're only at 18 feet now, so we have the camera going from the roof to the bottom of the stack, and so really we were only seeing about 35 feet or so of the lateral line. Options here would be either pay to have the toilet removed and then scope from there, or hopefully I'll be able to find another access point. If I don't see one, you could also ask the seller if they are aware of any other access points. Sometimes there's one hidden behind furniture, and we'd be able to go through there. I'm going to end this recording now.